Jamie Dornan and the Dark S #Ecrit. When Love Becomes a Broken Dream. Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson, two stars, who were once considered one of the most beautiful couples in Hollywood after collaborating in the movie 50 Shades. The days of love seem like a fairy tale in the eyes of fan #S. But few people know that, behind the stage lights and bright smiles, they are facing many heartbreaking challenges. Jamie is a private man, living a principled and loyal life. He always trusts Dakota, the girl he loves the most. However, doubts gradually appear in his heart that cannot be dismissed. Unexpected phone calls, mysterious messages, and Dakota's inexplicable change in attitude gradually disorient Jamie. One autumn evening in 2023, when the two were on a date at a small cafe in Los Angeles, Jamie received a cryptic message from a close friend in the entertainment industry. The man claimed that Dakota had been seeing another man, a powerful and influential man in TV film industry. At first #ST, Jamie didn't believe it. He thought it was just a baseless rumor. But the truth gradually came out when undeniable evidence appeared before his eyes. Secret photos, low-arcade conversations on social media, all of them were like knives cutting deep into Jamie's heart. Jamie Dornan was the first to defend Dakota against the media's nonsense. In interviews, when asked about the rumors that they were in a relationship, then broke up, then got back together, he would just smile and "we know each other better than anyone." But after the night he received that text, some of that trust began to see rack. He didn't say anything to Dakota. Jamie chose to observe. He began to notice the way she looked at her phone when she was with him, quickly locking the screen, leaving it face down on the table. He heard the calls in the middle of the night that she #laned with the familiar phrase, "The director is calling urgently." Jamie wasn't a suspicious person, but his intuition, the one that had saved him from making bad decisions in his career, spoke up loudly this time. One day, Jamie decided not to go to the set as usual. Instead, he sat in his car in the parking lot behind Dakota's rented apartment, a place she had once described as a quiet writing place. But at night, Jamie saw the lights in the apartment stay on until late, and then, a strange man walked out. It was none other than Leo Harrington, a young, up-and-coming producer, known for his recent Cannes-winning film. Jamie had seen him at a few events, always seeing Leo's eyes fixed on Dakota, not the professional ones, but something more. Jamie didn't make a fuss. He took a photo from afar, put it in his phone, as if he didn't want to believe what he was seeing, but still needed proof to face his true feelings. The truth that no one wanted to face. 2 weeks later, at a press conference for a new film, Dakota appeared with Jamie as usual. They were still smiling, holding hands in front of the press, but only they knew it was an act. After the event, Jamie asked Dakota to get in the car, saying he wanted to talk privately. On the way home, he took his phone and opened the photo from the parking lot. Dakota stared at it for a few seconds, saying nothing. The silence was more terrifying than any excuse. "I don't want to control you," Jamie said. "I just want to know, do you really love someone else?" Dakota turned away, her hands pressed against the car window, her eyes red. "I don't know what love is anymore, Jamie," she whispered. "I didn't mean to hurt you. I just..." I feel lost. The NSWA didn't confirm, but it didn't deny. For Jamie, it was the most bitter confess #Sion. The media exploded and the shocking confirmation. Just a week after that conversation, Jamie Dornan sat down for an interview with the BBC's Behind the Scene. He was invited to promote his new movie, but when the MC asked about Dakota, the atmosphere suddenly became heavy. A long moment passed. Jamie looked at the camera, his EYS no longer calm as before. I think I was totally in love, he said. A #ND maybe, because I loved too much. I didn't see what was happening right in front of me. People often say that betrayal is not physical, it's the moment someone chooses to have feelings for someone else while still being with you. The host was surprised. You're saying Dakota was? Jamie smiled slightly, but her eyes were sparkling as if about to burst. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I don't need to speak for her. With just a few sentences, the media was abuzz. The entire social network was flooded with news. Jamie Dornan hinted that Dakota #Johnson was cheating in love. The fake movie is over, the love is real now there's a rift that can't be healed. Is Leo Harrington involved in a love triangle if Dakota, and #Jamie? Dakota speaks out, or chooses silence. In the midst of the storm, Dakota Johnson chose to say nothing. No rebuttal, no explanation. She cancelled interviews, withdrew from a film event in Toronto, and #W back to Europe for a short while. Her silence has further divided the audience. So me def #end her, saying Jamie is BLMing after a broken relationship. Others say silence is the most vivid proof. A female reporter close to Dakota revealed that she was very hurt when Jamie decided to take her personal story to the public. She doesn't deny what happened. But what hurts her the most is the disappointment in Jamie's eyes, the person she once thought was her final destination.